Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mrs. Ernsting from her front porch. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. The sun's shining and it's gonna start getting in my eyes here and make me squint at you. But I certainly hope that you are able to get outside today. I watched the weather before I got out here on my porch, and it's gonna be 80 degrees. It's t-shirt and shorts, and just be careful not to get a sunburn, because it's gonna be gorgeous. And as much time as we have spent at home and as much rain as we've had, I'm looking forward to breathing some fresh air. Probably will go for a walk this afternoon. I certainly hope you get out and do a walk. There's just all sorts of fun things you can do. As I was sitting out here thinking about what am I gonna say to you fine folks, I was listening to the birds, and I thought, gosh, if I went and sat outside today and listened to the birds and then tried to figure out which bird was making which song, that would be really kind of fun and interesting, and who knows, I might accidentally learn something while I'm doing that. So I have a feeling that's what I'm going to do. You could do that, sit outside and listen to the sounds and see if you can figure out where those birds are. They do a good job of hiding in the trees, but there's not that many leaves, so you should be able to find them. How many different songs do you hear? How are they different? How many different birds do you see? How many of the same kind of bird? You could take some data. You could make a chart. Just saying, learning can happen anywhere, and you don't have to be in a classroom. One final thing that I wanted to tell you is my husband, I told him I was doing these visits with you from my front porch, and showed him my first one. And he's like, that's not right. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he said, well, you're not really on your front porch if you don't have your coffee. Because after all, coffee is a hug in a mug. And he's right. If I'm sitting out here on my front porch, whether I'm talking to you or listening to the birds or, I don't know, just looking at life, coffee does help make it more beautiful. Anyway, I hope that this finds you getting outside today and listening to those birds and absorbing that sunshine and just being well. As always, please remember, you need to be kind to one another, and that does include your brothers and sisters. You need to be safe, and as always, be smart and make smart choices. Until tomorrow, this is Mrs. Ernsting from her front porch.